An extraordinary and rather sinister sight this evening as a freight wagon bedecked in razor wire is rolled into place, sealing the final gap in Hungary's 100-mile-long border with Serbia. The fences are going back up across the continent, and it isn't pretty. For weeks, these empty railway lines have been the main crossing point for tens of thousands of refugees moving northwards into Hungary and on to Germany. Not anymore. At 4 o'clock this afternoon, 8 hours earlier than promised, the Hungarian police moved in, followed by workmen completing the last section of a 3-metre-high razor wire fence. So this appears to be it. The police line is closing the border. There are men working on the fence here. Police horses have been brought up as reinforcements, and still refugees are coming up this railway line. It's not at all clear what's going to happen when you get a big mass of them on the other side. Just moments later, this young family had the misfortune to be the first to be turned back. Words weren't needed to understand her disappointment. She had already walked 6 miles along these tracks. Now she and hundreds more coming behind her are being told to walk 2 miles more to a reception centre further along the border where they're going to be processed and fingerprinted. Aid workers who've been on this border for weeks say closing it will solve nothing.
Sooner or later, this fence, if people will not be allowed to cross the border, this fence will divert this flow maybe towards Croatia or Slovenia or towards Bulgaria. But
so it's like trying to dam a river, but the water will find another way around.
Yeah, in a way it is.
And that river of refugees is still flowing with seemingly unstoppable momentum northwards. News that Germany may be restricting its welcome is only spurring them to move faster, because it's still the only place they want to go. Which country are you going to?
Germany.
Going to Germany.
Where are you going?
From Germany.
You're going to Germany?
Yes.
But their route is getting harder as the Austrians now try to restrict the movement of refugees through their territory, saying it too is going to put the army on the border. The sheer numbers seem to be overwhelming both the willing and the unwilling. The Europe of open borders is rapidly returning to one of razor wire and armed troops on every frontier.